brought to you by The Usual Suspects.
It's the Find a Boxer game, and we looking for the big fish. Purchase your box for a chance of winning $240. Here's how. 1 out of 48 boxes has a missing boxer inside. Purchase your box or boxes by Cash Apping, $ usual 50/50. Include your box number, name, and email address, and your box number will be sent to you ASAP.
Usualsuspect6.com.
This time, each box will cost $10. That's right, I said $10. Remaining proceeds will go to the LDBC meet and greet, August 9th and 10th.
It's a usual suspecting.
Now it's time to be dangerous. Now it's time to get risky. Now it's time to truly find out what you're made of and what you could achieve. Now it's time to truly find out how many lives you can impact. Now it's time to find out what you were destined to become.
Oh, them not bad like the lion. I them not bad like the lion. Who I used to.
Hey, what it do, man? It's your boy 503 Line, man, back with another one. Late night hunt edition. Shouts out to the entire boxing community. I'm lagging a little bit, y'all. Lagging a little bit. Well, salute to everybody for tuning in. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Y'all gotta forgive me. I'm on this Texas internet. Please forgive me though. But I hope everybody had a great weekend, man. Shouts out to the entire boxing community. Shouts out to the LDBC. This is another Usual Suspect Sunday. This is a pre-recorded Usual Suspect Sunday. I was not able to do the live stream production because I had to go to my daughter's competition, and that was like a all-day thing. But I'm here now. It is, let's see, I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me see. Yeah, 11:33. It's 11:33 at night while I'm recording this, and I'm I'm in the studio with y'all right now, as you can see. Be sure to go shop Usual Suspect 6, man, because of course you fit the description, man. Go get your LDBC meet and greet tickets. August 8th through the 10th, we will be in Vegas. It's being brought to you by the LDBC and of course, man, 78 Sports TV, Eventbrite.com, LDBC, man. You can use the code US6, man. It take like $5 off or something like that. And yeah, man, I look forward to seeing everybody in Vegas. Be sure to get your Find the Boxer boxes, $10 a box. We are looking for the big fish, Earl Spence Jr., who's still missing. And be sure to go get your 50/50 draw tickets if you haven't done so already. That will be presented on Supreme Beast Boxing Talk by Cadillac Red and KG and Allfella, of course, man. Be sure to check us out on the Ack and Odd show as well. Shouts out to Ack Reacher and Allfella on Saturdays, man. That's Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Central, 10 p.m. East Coast time. And be sure to support all of the usual suspects, man, myself included. You know, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, Comic Cons, Jab Jamboree. We trying to grow the platform, trying to grow the brand in any way, shape, form. You know, if you subscribe to one of the channels. If you buy some merchandise, if you buy a ticket for the 50-50 draw or Find a Boxer, we are also doing another Find a Boxer. We are looking for Mario's Barrios as well. So yeah, I appreciate everybody that's gonna watch this video. Real quick, man. I want to give a special shout out to everybody that's been supporting my channel, Hard Hitter Sports Entertainment 503 Lion. We are at 2,900 subscribers. We almost to the 3K mark. Hopefully we can be at 3,000 plus subscribers. I say at least by summertime. I have been putting out a lot of content, videos, shorts, of course, live streams. Hottest takes in boxing. That's my new series that I'm doing. While I'm covering all of the hottest boxing topics, and I'm giving y'all my hardest takes. So please support that if you haven't done so already. And once again, man, I just want to say appreciate to everybody that has been rocking with me. Much love to my big bro Junior the Truth and the Punch Junkie magazine, the Punch Junkie brand. I will be covering the OTX card in Houston. I'm looking forward to getting back out there, boots on the ground, and doing media. Um, that's one of my other things that I do like to do: go to the fights and cover the fights. And of course, man, I also like going to the fights just as a fan and watching the fights as well. But if I gotta work and do the media thing, that's cool too. So much love to Junior the Truth for giving me that opportunity. Much love to my boy Mo City Menace behind the hands TV, who has been giving me some good insight and some good game on what's been going on, the Houston landscape with boxing, the Red Owls. A lot of good things going down in Houston at the Red Owls. So salute to him and salute to Coach Ron too. Training out of Prince Boxing Gym as well. If y'all haven't checked out Trio Thursday, be sure to go check that out, man. That was a great episode. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get straight to it, man. So there's been a lot of stuff going on in sports and entertainment this past weekend. Real quick, I do want to give a shout out to the basketball community where it's NBA playoffs right now. And I'm looking off because I'm looking at my TV, looking at some of these highlights on the NBA side of things. We had some great games over the weekend. The LA Lakers, Minnesota Timberwolves, Boston Celtics, Orlando Magic. Of course, my Golden State Warriors, as you can see, Golden State Warriors, Houston Rockets. Of course, the Houston Rockets is in my city. And I just saw the Milwaukee Bucks and the Indiana Pacers. Man, I feel real bad for 78 and his Milwaukee Bucks, man. Dame Time just got hurt, torn Achilles, man. And it seemed like Dame just unfortunately, man, it just seemed like Dame is consistently getting hurt around this time, man. The same thing happened to him last year. It's unfortunate, man. I do feel bad for Milwaukee and guys like 78 who are diehard Milwaukee fans. I was really pushing for the Milwaukee to tie this series up, man, but they just went down 3-1. They could not get no stops in the third quarter and the fourth quarter, man. And Indiana just too much for them to handle, man. Halliburton, TJ, them guys was just balling. Topping, all them guys was just balling tonight, man. Yeah, and it's pretty much over with for the for the Milwaukee Bucks, man. Unless they can win 3 games straight, you don't want to never go down 3-1 or 3-0 with a gentleman's sweep, because that's really what it is for real. If you win one game, that's a gentleman's sweep, but it's still a sweep nonetheless. Um, I also seen today, man, Minnesota, man, them Timberwolves, man. Shouts out to all my people out there in Minnesota, Mahari, my boy Rick, man. Yeah, Minnesota got them some for real, for real. I thought with Cat leaving, they was gonna fall off, man. But Minnesota is doing their thing, and they came all the way back in the fourth quarter and beat LA. And they showing the highlights of this game. But I was watching this game, um, and this probably was one of the best games of today. LA and Minnesota, man. This was a back and forth game, and it came down to the last 40 seconds, and controversial call. I am glad that they do have the challenges now. Ant-Man got fouled with like 30 seconds left on the clock. No, it was 10 seconds left on the clock, my bad. And they challenged it. They thought the ball went out. They challenged it, and the call got overturned because LeBron did foul him, hit him on the wrist. He hit the 2 free throws to go up, and Minnesota won 113, 116. Man, this was a great game. Yeah, it's looking like it's gonna be over with for them Lakers as well in Tinseltown. Um, yeah, this is bad. This is bad. I did not see the Lakers losing this series. I'm gonna be all the way honest with you. I thought the Lakers would handle Minnesota pretty easy, but yeah, man, Ant-Man and Julius Randle, McDaniels, um, yeah, they just too much right now for the for the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Ant-Man had what, like 40 points. Ant-Man went crazy today on them boys. Yeah, man, the Lakers just not. Yeah, they just not getting it done, bro. They just not getting it done. Oh, and yesterday, my Golden State Warriors, and everybody be trying to act like I got multiple teams. In basketball, it's the Golden State Warriors. In football, it's the Houston Texans, bro. Baseball, it's the Astros. You know what I'm saying? Those are my teams. Now, if my teams get bumped off, you know, I root and cheer for different players that I like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll see me. I like Jason Tatum. I like Ant-Man. You know what I'm saying? If my Warriors get beat, cool. I like Tatum. I like Jalen Brown. I like Ant-Man. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of players that I do like. In football, y'all already know Mahomes is my guy. Mahomes is, a Texas boy. I'm always root for Mahomes. Of course, Jalen Hurts is from Houston. So I was happy to see Jalen Hurts in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I was happy to see Jalen Hurts and Mahomes in the Super Bowl. That's Texas. Y'all see this shit behind me? You know what I'm saying? That's Texas. You know, um, Mahomes is a Texas boy through and through. Like, raised in Texas, went to Texas Tech. He was a Red Raider. He's from Tyler, North Texas. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts, Houston, Texas, East Side. Went to Channelview. Went to Bama, transferred to Oklahoma, got drafted by Philly, and those are my guys, man. And another Texas boy that I want to speak on, well, two Texas boys I want to speak on in this draft. It's a couple Texas boys out there doing their thing, but two Texas boys in particular, um, that I don't want to forget about: Cam Ward and Shador Sanders. Um, Once again, man, congratulations to Cam Ward. Congratulations to Cam Ward. A couple of months ago, me, TD, Southern T, and Drosky was having this conversation about draft picks and stuff like that, and we was projecting that Cam Ward would most likely get drafted by the Tennessee Titans. So this is going to be very, very interesting to see Cam Ward going up against my Houston Texans twice this year on Sunday. I'm happy for Cam Ward, man. Cam Ward is one of them guys that came up the hard way. He was a 0-star recruit, had to get it out the mud, and he was the number one pick. And I thought that Shedeur Sanders would follow him, come right behind him, as did Travis Hunter. But for whatever reason, man, Shedeur Sanders slipped all the way to the fifth round. Got passed up on multiple teams, y'all. The New Orleans Saints didn't draft him. The New York Giants didn't draft him. The LA Rams didn't draft him. Um, the Raiders didn't draft him. I mean, it was so many teams that could have picked Shedeur Sanders, man. But what they did to Shedeur Sanders this weekend was just nasty, 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 nasty work, y'all. I'm very, very disappointed in the NFL. And more so, I'm not even gonna blame the NFL as a whole, because Roger Goodell and the suits in the NFL league office, they don't draft players. They enforce the rules. But these owners and these recruiters and these GMs and these vice presidents of football operations and all these guys in these offices, in these boardrooms and war rooms and film rooms, they go out and do the scouting and recruiting for these teams, man. Y'all trash, bro. Y'all disgusting, bro. We know that, and it, like I say, this ain't no disrespect to Cam Ward, but if we just basing it on numbers, purely on numbers, bro, we know that Shedeur Sanders was the best quarterback in this draft. It ain't no fucking way that the New Orleans Saints or the New York Giants or the Cleveland Browns, who did draft Shedeur late, it ain't no way that Shedeur Sanders should have slipped all the way down to the fifth round, bro. There's no way. Like, what did Shedeur Sanders do to deserve this? What did he do? Is it because you don't like Dion? Is it because you don't like the confidence, the swag, the sauce that Shedeur Sanders possess? Is it the fact that these new these these new era of athletes are coming in with their own money and they confident and they walking around with their chest poked out? Is this y'all way of humbling them? Um so yeah. I didn't like the fact that they did Shedeur Sanders like that, man. And football. Football is my first love. Football is the first sport that I actually played as a kid. Then it was basketball, and then of course I got into boxing maybe around seventh grade, eighth grade. Um, but before boxing, the actual sport that I was really into combat wise was wrestling. But we all know wrestling is scripted. So the wrestling was a big thing for me as a kid growing up. And I really got into boxing in my neighborhood, 503, at my homie house. This is where we, politic that. This is where we played basketball at. This is where we hung out at. And his older brothers had boxing gloves, and they used to get in the gloves, and they used to make us get in the gloves and fight each other. And that's when I really started loving boxing and loving just fighting and getting down. We was just some wild kids, man. Whether we was fighting each other, fighting other people, getting jumped or jumping somebody. That's when I really fell in love with boxing, and it just progressed from there. Um, but yeah, man, football has always been my favorite sport. Football has always had a special place in my heart. That's why all my sons play football. Um, and of course, man, I love basketball, and I really focus on basketball around the playoffs, and it's playoff time. And right now, man, it's just not looking good for these teams that's going down 3-1. Miami and Cleveland play tomorrow. I think that series is finna be a wrap. OKC and Memphis series is over with. They went down and just beat the dog shit out of Memphis. Memphis went down 4-0. It's a wrap for Memphis. I like Ja Morant, man. I think Ja Morant is one of the most exciting, interesting players in basketball, man. Yeah, he just going through his growing pains right now. Like, it's gonna be real hard. It's gonna be real hard for the Memphis Grizzlies. Um, but they definitely got a young, hungry squad, man. They always are in the playoffs. They always are one of the best teams in the West, man. But they just got to get it together, man. I know they fired their coach. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna have to rebuild that organization. Um, the New York Knicks and Detroit Pistons. Um, you said this is a. I'm not gonna lie, man. The East, they love talking about the West and how hard the West is, man. But this Eastern Conference, man, like the New York Knicks, the Pistons, the Indiana Pacers, Cleveland, Boston, that eastern side of the board is tough. And Detroit is gonna be a tough team in the next couple of years. Mark my words, man. But New York did go up 3-1 as well. And a lot of these games with New York and Detroit have been very, very competitive, close. I love watching the second half of playoff basketball when these games are close and competitive, and it can come down to a 2 minute run, a 3 minute run. But man, Jalen Brunson and Cat, and Hart and all those guys over there in New York, they solid. They solid. And hopefully Act don't hear this, but you know what I'm saying, because he don't need no more. He don't need no more credit for the New York Knicks, man. But I do like the way the New York Knicks is playing. They playing a real tough, scrappy team. Kind of like what Golden State doing right now. They playing a young, scrappy team in the Rockets. And it's tough. It's tough playing these young, hungry, scrappy teams, man. It's not easy. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, teams like Detroit, teams like the Rockets, teams like Orlando, um, teams like OKC, these young teams, bro, these young teams are the future. Um, and I'm gonna be real, man. Jalen Brunson is gonna have to be careful. He gonna have to be careful because see, that's the thing about the New York Knicks. See, Tom Thibodeau don't believe in rotating his players. He liked to play and burn out his motherfucking starters. So the New York Knicks is like one bump away from motherfucking me, Jalen Brunson being out. We just seen motherfucking Dame go down with a torn Achilles, and the Milwaukee Bucks is out of there. Like I say, man, I feel real bad for 78 because I know 78 is a diehard Milwaukee fan, and they brought in Dame, they brought in Doc, they brought in a whole bunch of new pieces, traded away Middleton, traded Fire Booze and Hope. Um, did I say his name right? Mike Buzenholder. How you say his name? I don't know. But the coach from the old coach from Milwaukee, Budenholzer. I think that's how you say his name. He was just in Phoenix and they fired him in Phoenix. So I guess Budenholzer, yeah, man, 78. I think 78 was right about you, bro. Um yeah, you know, you want to chip in Milwaukee, man, but um Budenholzer, yeah, your days of coaching might be over with. Um, yeah, so salute to New York. Um, they won as well. Like I say, that they've been winning very, very close games. 94-93. That was a 1-point win. Like I say, bro, this is tough, man. And this is why I love. I'm gonna tell you this. This is why I love watching other sports sometimes because sometimes boxing can get frustrating when the best are not fighting the best, and you can kind of lean on other sports such as basketball and football. So I always kind of revert back to watching those sports when I want to see, good competition. But right here, right now, is great competition. Like I say, I love this time of the year for basketball. I love the wintertime, Thanksgiving, Christmas time, going into the new year with football. Because that's playoff football. You know what I'm saying? I love watching playoff baseball as well, World Series baseball and stuff like that. And of course, man, I love watching the best fight the best. Um, and salute to my boy BFTB. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but enough about basketball. I think I cooked enough on basketball, man. I definitely want to get into some boxing. Um, we had another good card, man. UK things, bruv. You know what I'm saying? We had a great UK card over the weekend. And shouts out to Eubank. The family legacy lives on through Eubank Jr. And shouts out to Connor Bean too, man. I know Connor Bean, um he gets a lot of flack. Connor Bean gets a lot of flack. He gets a lot of hate because he got caught with PEDs in his system. So a lot of people are not gonna be too fond of fan friendly with Connor Bean. But that fight over the weekend was amazing. It was amazing. The See, this is why I love UK boxing, man, because one thing about the UK fans, they are extreme. I'm not gonna lie, UK fans are extreme. Um, we was having some UK fans, coming through, saying what they were saying on the page, and that's cool, man. These fans don't bother me one bit because I know how it is. When you're a fan of something, right? But why are you where you at, bruvs? Where you at, blood? Why are you bruvs at? What a man them at? What they was talking hella greasy to me about this Eubank and Connor being fight Friday. We did a show Friday, Flex Friday. We did a show. KG pulled up, Stormy B Man pulled up and gave y'all that ism. You understand me? Gave y'all some news y'all could use. And of course, the Caribbean fans was on full court press attack mode, telling me how Caribbean was gonna be Eubank. He was gonna he was gonna get destroyed. But that wasn't the case. That was not the case, man. Caribbean couldn't do nothing with Eubank, man. He couldn't do nothing with Eubank, bro. The boy got outclassed, outworked. You know, it was a slugfest toward the later rounds of the fight, man. But Eubank was was dictating that fight, using his jab, using his uppercut, slowing down Conor Benn, tying him up. Old school tactics was in full effect, tying him up, slowing his speed and his rhythm down, talking trash to him in the clinch. You know what I'm saying? Putting him in a headlock. You know what I'm saying? Like Eubank was just doing them little old school grimy things in there, man. And it worked. It worked, man. And I'm gonna say this too. This fight was set up for Eubank to lose. Yeah. They didn't want Eubanks to win this fight. Everything was in Conor Benn's favor, bro. Tell me I'm fucking lying. The ring size, that ring was small than a bitch. I think it was 12 by 12. The ring was small as fuck. The weight, the rehydration, everything was in Eubanks' favor. He was coming in with Eddie Hearn on his side. He came in with Turk Al-Sheikh on his side. Everything was in place for Conor Benn to win this fight. Point blank. Okay. They promoted Conor Benn as the good guy. We seen him and his father throughout the press conferences, throughout the media. We seen even on the zone when they had the all access, we seen Conor Benn and his dad working together side by side. Excuse me, y'all. We seen Conor Benn being promoted as the good guy. I mean, but you know, Eubank kind of put that on himself because he did slap Conor Benn with an egg. You know what I'm saying? Um, and honestly, bro, like I said, to me, this is just me. I don't feel like I just don't think that Conor Benn is that good. I mean, I really don't have nothing to go off on. Um, and yeah, people is gonna say, "Oh, he won the heart of the fans," and this and that, bro. Look, man, Eddie Hearn is a good promoter, bro. I give Eddie Hearn that, man. You go over there and you sign with Eddie, bro. You gonna make you some money. If you got a name, if you got some Eddie Hearn can sell to the public, bro, he's gonna turn water into wine with you. You know what I'm saying? He gonna turn shit into sugar. I give Eddie Hearn that. And Eddie Hearn has flipped that being name back into superstardom. He did that. But you gotta remember, Conor Benn fought at 147, and Conor Benn, he didn't fight any of the domestic level fights. He never fought a Josh Kelly. He never fought Avanesian. You know what I'm saying? He never fought what's my man's name that beat Kelly? Florian Marcu. He never fought that guy. Um he didn't fight for the Commonwealth title. He didn't fight for the British title at 147. He didn't fight none of those domestic guys, bro. So we really didn't really see Conor being we didn't really see Conor being go through the proper procedure and steps to know how good he really was. Due to the fact that he had that being name, he kind of skipped that whole process. Cause most guys from the UK is going to clear out the domestic level. You know, it's like a tradition with the UK fighters. I know. I've been watching boxing way too long, and of course, I got the foreign correspondent, R fella, who gives us insight daily on what's going on in the foreign markets. And I know, especially with the UK fighters, all of the UK fighters kind of go through that process of, you know, fighting the lower level guys, the lower level journeymen. They work their way up. They pad their record. You know what I'm saying? Then you get the Commonwealth. Then you get the British belt, right? Conor Ben didn't do none of that, homie. So I honestly didn't know how good Conor Ben was. And even when he skipped the steps, you know what I'm saying? I mean, his toughest fight on paper would have been what? Chris Algieri, who was 1 foot in and 1 foot out of boxing with being a podcaster and a commentator. That wasn't the same Chris Algieri, bro, that beat Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the same Chris Algieri, fam. and I know that see the UK guys and the fans, like when they see one of their UK dudes beat an American fighter, you know, they get hella hyped, bro. But I was never hyped. I was never that hyped on Conor Ben. Um, and you got to remember, like 147 is a Shark Tank. Yeah. 147 is a Shark Tank. So when you looking at 147, Conor Ben he didn't fight Boots Ennis. He didn't fight Brian Norman. Mm-mm. He didn't fight Earl Spence. He didn't fight um Terrence Crawford. He didn't fight Ugas. He didn't fight Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? He didn't fight none of those dudes at 147. He didn't fight Barrios. He didn't fight, you know what I'm saying? He didn't fight a Ramos. He didn't fight none of those dudes, fam. And I'm saying this respectfully. I'm just giving y'all the facts. You know what I'm saying? This is why I went with Eubanks, simply because I know that Eubanks is battle tested. I know that Eubanks can edge out a victory. I know that Eubanks can find a way to win. I know Eubanks has that experience. Conor Ben does not. And it showed in a fight. It showed, bro. Because guess what? After those first 3 rounds, when Conor Ben came out like a madman, and he slowed down, and that Great Britain soldier serum started to wear off, Eubanks had his way. 116, 112, homie. 8 rounds to 4. So basically, the judges said, okay, I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you 4 rounds out the fight. That's it, bro. 116 to 112 is a wash. It's a wash. It's a wash, bro. You know what I'm saying? Um, but Conor Ben did have his moments. He had good moments in the fight, but that's all it was, good moments. He didn't capitalize on them, bro. And to all y'all that's gonna say, man, well, Eubanks was the bigger man. He was the bigger man. Conor Ben has been fighting at that weight, I want to say for at least the last 2 to 3 fights. He been fighting at 150, 156, rehydrating up, bro. They was prepping him. They was prepping him for the Eubanks Jr. fight, bro. Eddie Hearn always had this fight in his back pocket, bro. He always had this fight in his back pocket, bro. He always wanted to put Conor Ben in there with Eubanks. That was always his plan, bro. I even remember they clout chase and see everybody be saying, "Oh, Eubanks, um, Eubanks ain't that good, or Eubanks ain't this, or Eubanks ain't that." But I remember vividly, it was a thing where Conor Ben was jumping on the internet calling out American fighters, and one particular American he called out was a straight clout chase. He called out Tank Davis, and Eddie Hearn was trying to make it seem like um that they was gonna fight Tank. I don't know if y'all remember that, but this happened like last year, in 2023, where they was trying to make it seem like they was gonna fight. They was gonna fight Tank. They was only using Tank name to keep Conor being relevant, because this was during the time after Conor Ben got caught with them PEDs in the system, so they had to bring Conor Ben to America and hide him on the American cards. You know what I'm saying? And they was using American fighters to keep Conor Ben name alive, just to take him back to the UK to fight Eubanks, bro. Now, for all the people that make it seem like Eubanks ain't nothing and Eubanks ain't this and Eubanks ain't that, bro, why did they, even after Conor Ben, got caught with the PEDs, bro, why did they still sit around and wait to make that fight happen? Because Eddie Hearn always knew that he was gonna make that fight, bro. He always knew. He always knew that. You know what I'm saying? So Eubanks is that dude. Over there in the UK, Eubanks is that dude, man. That Eubanks names means something. It means something, bro. And this is how I know that it means something. When that black Rolls Royce truck pulled up, and you seen that door open, and you seen and you seen my man's Eubank Senior get up out that joint, you already knew what time it was, man. You already knew what time it was, bro. So I don't care what nobody say. I knew right then and there. I knew right then and there. I knew right then and there. I said, "Oh shit, uh, oh shit, goddamn, they got motherfucking they got They got senior up in here, man. It's finna be something. Senior pulled up. I said, "Uh-oh, we got action. We got action, baby. We got action." So it was a good fight, man. Nonetheless, um, I think if they do the rematch, I say this: if they do the rematch, um, if I'm Eubanks, I am going to dictate. I am going to dictate everything. I'm gonna have complete control of everything. I'm gonna pull a Canelo. I'm gonna have control of the weight. I'm gonna have control of the ring. I'm gonna have control of the money. I am going to be judge, jury, and executioner. Yeah. If I'm Eubank, that's what I'm doing. Because why do I have to keep fighting you and giving you these record breaking paydays, homie? Conor Ben got his biggest payday fighting Eubank. He didn't get his biggest payday fighting um Granados, Algeria, or no American guy. He got his biggest payday fighting his mate, his fellow British brother in Eubanks. He got his biggest bag doing that, homie. So all that shit about, oh, he can go down to 147 and fight for a title. Why would he do that when he can make money fighting Eubank? That money that he got fighting Eubank, he not gonna get that fighting a Boots Ennis or a or Barrios or Brian Norman. He's not gonna get that money, especially if he got to come to America. Conor Ben ain't gonna can't sell tickets in America. Don't nobody know Conor Ben in America. Maybe if he fight Boots Ennis, but he so see, and this is another thing that pissed me off at 147. Because outside of Brian Norman, all these dudes is fixated on fighting Barrios. Everybody want to fight Barrios. Everybody. Why is Barrios the whipping boy at in these post fight interviews? Why didn't Conor Ben say Boo's name? Why he didn't say Brian Norman's name? Because he know that's the easiest way for him to get a belt. But I'm gonna be real. All that come forward with your hands down, chin up in the air. You fight Barrios like that, and it might don't go your way, bro. It might don't go your way. I think Barrios got a better chance of beating Conor Ben than I do of any other guy in the division right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Conor Ben never fought none of them other guys, bro. He didn't even fight the UK domestic guys that was fighting in the UK. David Avanesian, Josh Kelly. He didn't fight none of those dudes, bro. So we still don't know how good Conor Ben is. And you clout chase Tank Name. You use Tank Name to keep you in the algorithm, to keep you in the headlines, bro. That's what you did. These is facts. And everybody be getting mad. You know what I'm saying? All of the Tank Davis fan pages, they get mad when somebody says Tank Name, bro. Conor Ben just did it, bro. And it worked. He kept his name alive while he was getting dragged through the mud with the PEDs, went back to the UK, got reinstated and fought Eubank Juniors and made a stupid bag, bro. He finessed the system. Didn't I'm gonna keep it real. He might have pulled the tank better than Tank. Because at least Tank Davis fought Santa Cruz. He fought Rolly. He fought Ryan. He fought Frank Martin. Tank Davis ain't got no his daddy wasn't no famous boxer like Conor being. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that in no hating way, but I'm just saying like Conor being and Eddie Hearn and that being family, bro, they use Nigel's name to promote Conor being. And they did the same thing with Eubanks. But they did it a little bit worse with Conor being, because one thing about Eubanks, bro, Eubanks really got it out the mud for real. Eubanks went through that grinder. He went through that circuit. You feel me? Yeah. See, Eddie Hearn and the Eubanks got a little bit of beef. See, Eddie Hearn ain't make it easy for Eubank like how he did for Ben. Look at the resume. Look at the storyline. Look at the history. Go look at the old interviews, man. Why do y'all think Eubank Sr. was saying what he was saying the whole time, bro? Who y'all think he was talking about? They're trying to murder my boy. Who y'all think he was talking about? He was talking about Eddie in Barry and Matchroom. That's who he was talking about. Frank Warren was not even a part of this. He couldn't have been. When you talk UK boxing, you talking Frank Warren and the Hearn family, Barry Hearn and Eddie Hearn. Frank Warren was nowhere around this event. Frank Warren was at the crib chilling, sipping his tea. He ain't want no parts of this. But when Senior was saying all those crazy things that he was saying, hold on, I got the video. Let's see.
Was a fantastic fighter, is a fantastic fighter, but he's too heavy. Okay, he is a 168-pound fighter. For him to get down to 160 now is too much for him. So Conor would be fighting someone who has lost his punch resistance, which was proven with this Mr. Smith. Again, I don't talk against my son. I'm there to protect him because I know how dangerous this young man is in Conor Ben. I know how dangerous he is. 147 fights 147. Leave Junior alone. Chris Eubank Jr.
That's why Eubanks was talking like how he was talking, bro. He knew Eddie Hearn and Matchroom was trying to set Junior up, bro. That's why he was against this fight. But he still pulled up and popped out and supported his son. It was right there with his son. Walked his son in the arena. Was ringside right there with Eubank Jr. He was right there with Junior the whole time. He just was against the bullshit, bro, because he knew Eddie Hearn was on bullshit. He knew Eddie Hearn was on bullshit. He knew Eddie Hearn was trying to line Junior up. They wanted Conor Ben to come up in there and destroy Eubank Jr., bro. But it didn't work. And it didn't work because Conor Ben don't got the experience. He don't got the skill set. He's never been tested. Nobody knew, and I say this about Conor Ben, bro. Nobody knew that Conor Ben was going to fight that damn good. Nobody knew that Conor Ben was gonna fight like that, bro. But he did. And Eubank Jr. said it at the end of the fight, bro. He didn't even know Conor Ben was gonna be that good. He didn't even train that hard. He said, I didn't train for a fight like that. Yeah. I didn't even know Ben was gonna do that. He bro, because he know Conor Ben on paper ain't that good. He know on paper Conor Ben ain't that good, bro. But Conor Ben came in that fight, bro, and and he showed another side that ain't nobody in boxing ever seen before. And he did win over a lot of fans with his grit, with his toughness, with his chin. But I'm gonna keep it real, bro. That toughness and that grit and that chin is only gonna get you so far, homie. And when you fighting somebody that's your age, that got that experience, they got that skill set, a la Brian Norman Jr., a la Boots Ennis, a la Barrios, a la Tank Davis, a la Devin Haney, a la Ryan Garcia, a la Rolly Romero. When you fighting guys that show age and they got that skill set and they can punch, they fast, they accurate, they precise, they dogs, they beast. And you can't weight drain them. You can't put a rehydration on them, bro. It's gonna be different. I guarantee you, bro. If Conor Ben fight Boots Ennis, he gets destroyed. He fights Brian Norman, he gets destroyed. Don't even talk about him going to 154, bro. That's a whole nother set of problems he don't even want. But you've been fighting at 156, 154, 155. You've been fighting at junior middleweight this whole time. But you ain't never fight. You ain't fight a Tim Zoo. You know what I'm saying? You ain't fight a Baki. You ain't fight a Keith Thurman at 154. You ain't fight none of those dudes at 154. A Virgil, a Madrimouth, a Boychuk. You ain't fight none of them dudes at 154. He got skipped, privileged, nepotism. And like I say, I got no problem with the nepotism. I'm just telling it how it is, homie. That was nepotism. That was nepotism at its finest, bro. And I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You like the Bronny James of UK boxing. Yeah, you like Bronny James, mate. And that's cool. But we still don't know how good you is, Connor. And you had your moments, bro. I mean, you broke Eubank Jr.'s jaw. But even with a broken jaw, homie, even with a broken jaw, weight drained, Bambi legs, sloppy performance from Eubank Jr., bro, you still couldn't beat him, bro. You still got beat 8 rounds to 4, bro. And that's just the competency of the situation. And I know a lot of people is gonna be mad. And it might seem like I'm hating on Conor Ben, but I'm really not. I'm just pointing out the facts. You know what I'm saying? And they still trying to line up. They still trying to line up Eubank. They want the rematch. They want Turk has already called for the rematch in September. Cool. I think in the rematch, I think Eubank Jr. beat you worse than what he beat you in the first fight. If you don't get stopped, bro, you'll be lucky to win 2 rounds. Cause now he know what to expect. Now he know what he in for when he get back in the ring with you. So that's just my personal opinion. I just think that the Eubank name in boxing dominates the being name. I just that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Um, but who do we blame in this situation? I blame Eddie. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I blame Eddie. I blame Eddie. You know what I'm saying? I blame Eddie for this. I'm not even much gonna lie to y'all. But let's get into some US6 fight cards, man. Let's get it. All right. Oh no. That ain't it. That's not it. That's the old one. Okay. So next week we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Oh man, we got a banger, man. Week 6, man. US6 fight card. I thought I had the I thought I had the promo video. Hold up. Nah. Yeah, this one is old. Matter of fact, let me load it up. I thought I put it in my videos, but I didn't. So next week we have Ryan Garcia, Rolly Romero, Devin Haney, Ramirez, Teofimo Lopez, Arnold Barbosa, Canelo Alvarez versus William Skull, Bruno Saraz versus Munguia, Mon Bacoli versus Ajaba, Badu Jack versus McKinley, Monster Nue versus Cardenas, man, and Espinoza versus Vasquez, man. This is crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. For everybody that's saying, you know, boxing is dead, or boxing this or boxing that, bro. Like what we talking about, fam? Like for real, what are we talking about? I really want to know what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? like these when you get shit like this, man. When you get we got a triple stack. Now I don't know. Hold on, y'all. Let me upload this video because I gotta display this right here. Hold up. Hold on.
Oi, them not bad like the lion. I them not bad like the lion. Who I used to. Oi, them not bad like the lion. I them not bad like the lion. Who I used to.
I might swing to the left, might swing to the right, might pop my trunk in the great state of Texas. I might swing to the.
All right. Yeah, man. I can't let my brother hard work go unnoticed, man. Salute to all fella for the hard work that he puts in, man. It's 12:35. It's 12:35, y'all. It hold on. I can't show y'all. It won't let me be great. It's not letting me. It's not letting me show my phone. Can y'all see that? Mm. It's 12:35, man. It's 12:35. But I ain't gonna lie. I took me a mean ass nap when I got home today. Um, I had to drive all the way to Galveston for my daughter's competition, and after the competition, we went and got something to eat. I came to the crib, took a nap, woke up, watched the game, fell back to sleep after the game. So I didn't took like 2 naps, so I'm good. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Let me delete this. This is an old video. Let's see. Here you go. All right. So we got all unanimous decisions this past weekend. Anthony Yard, Billum Smith, Vidal Riley. Man, I should have went all unanimous decisions. I'm not gonna hold you. But I did hit for 2 unanimous decisions, and as you can see, your boy is in second place on the US6 leaderboard. Our fella then took the number 1 spot once again. Cadillac Red fell to number 4. My boy Kind Loco coming up. Act Rich at number 7. Queen fell to number 5. My boy Rick 905 is at the 3rd spot. You know what I'm saying? Slowly but surely creeping up. And my boy Stay Ready then just fell all the way off. Shower fell off. Big Joe trash. I don't know what Mr. Mont got going on. And Drew Titan just said fuck everybody. Um yeah, man. Shouts out to the US6 fight pool, man. I feel like this first season has been very, very fun. It's been very, very interesting, man. I hope this is something that we can continue to do. I hope that it grows. I hope that it makes its way to other platforms and other fight fans, man. I know that people like to bet, like to gamble, like to put money on the line for these fights, man. And this is what we doing, you know. And it's a lot of trash talk, it's a lot of bounce, it's a lot of back and forth, man. But we do welcome, and we have an open door policy to anybody that wants to join for season 2. You know, the bigger the pot, the more people. So the more people we have, the bigger the pot will be. And once again, man, salute to our fella for putting this together and coming up with this concept and coming up with these graphics and these videos and just putting that hard work in, man. But behind the scenes, man, my squad is we not perfect. You know what I'm saying? We human beings. We make mistakes. And people in the fight pool have seen some of our mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, it's all love. And despite everything that we go through, the ups and the downs, man, we try to keep it boxing, and we keep the main thing the main thing. You know what I'm saying? And we're not a perfect crew, we're not a perfect family. It's gonna be ups and downs, it's gonna be disagreements, it's gonna be um different point of views and perspectives and stuff like that. And we just trying to bring a different touch to the boxing community. And I appreciate our day ones who have supported and you know took heed to what we trying to do. Um, but season 2 US6 fight pool is coming. We in season 1. This season 1, week 6. Week 5 just surpassed, and your boy, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Let me pop my shit for a little minute on you hoe ass, cake ass niggas. You cake ass, yeah, yeah. Five been in the top 5 in a you understand me? Been whooping all these niggas, huh? Talk to me. Talk to me. Oh man, five, man. His picks be wrong, man. He don't know what he be talking about, man. He don't know boxing. The numbers say different, sir. The numbers say different, sir. I'm beating all these niggas, man. Yeah. Goddamn me, I'm like Boston out this motherfucker, man. Second seed out this motherfucker, man. Going to the chip on you niggas. But I'm not gonna lie though. ooh. When you get a 9 card week, that second spot could definitely go to 5 or 6. I seen Cadillac Red. He was feeling himself, you know what I'm saying? And salute to Red, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that fall from the top of the mountain can be hard if you don't brace yourself, homie. Yeah. But Ryan Garcia, Rolly Romero, man, am I gonna go with the cheetah? Am I gonna go with the retarded short butt shouty? Devin Haney, left hook kryptonite Haney, or Jose Ramirez, man? Am I gonna go with the lame racist, or am I gonna go with the up and coming guy in Barbosa? Canelo, another cheetah, or the up and coming guy in William Skull, man? Bruno Saras, the Frenchman who knocked out the tough Mexican and Jaime Munguia, but Bacoli, who just got knocked out by Parker, F.A. Jabba, Badu Jack, who I haven't seen in so long, fighting the up and coming Canadian in McKinley, the greatest Asian fighter ever to bless us. I said it, motherfucker. The greatest Asian fighter to ever come from that West, man. Monster Inoue. Cardenas, man. We know, man, when Monster Inoue fight them Latino dudes, man, he be having some problems. We seen Louis Neary put him on his ass last time. But no disrespect. When I say the greatest Asian fighter, man, I gotta throw my boy Nito Donaire up there too. I gotta put Nito Donaire in the mix. You know what I'm saying? He definitely one of the greatest Filipino guys. Yeah. So Nonito Donaire is definitely my 1A when it comes to Asian. You know, because I'm, The reason why I say that is because the Filipinos and Japan and China, all that's over there on that side. So yeah, Monster Inoue, then Nonito Donaire for sure. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and the reason why I love Nonito, man, is because he's an advocate for clean boxing. So the respect I have for Nonito Donaire is just next level. And of course, man, Espinoza and Vasquez, man. Man, I love that boy Rafael Espinoza, man. He tough. Shushu gonna have problems with him. Yeah. Shushu. If you want to keep your undefeated record, man, you might want to stay far, far away from Espinoza. I said it. I said it. New York City's Brooklyn. Stay far, far away from Mexico. Yeah, you might want to. Nick Ball might be the dude you want to fight for that title, Shushu. Because I don't think you want to fight Espinoza. Yeah, but when you have shit like this, man, this shit really makes you lock in and do your research, man. But I'm definitely leaning towards Espinoza. I'm definitely leaning towards a new way. Badu Jack and the Canadian guy, that's a toss up for me. Bakole Jaba is a toss up. Bruno Saraz and Munguia is a toss up. I'm definitely leaning towards Canelo. Lopez is a toss up with Barbosa. Devin Haney and Ramirez. Oh my God. I gotta hit my vape on this one, y'all. Shit. Devin Haney Ramirez. Oh. Devin Haney stay out the way of the left hook, y'all. can left hook kryptonite stay out the way of the left hook? I don't think yeah, I don't think Dev should have no problems with Ramirez, but salute to Devin Haney, man. Dev just different, bro. He just a different beast, man. He don't take no shortcuts, man. He don't give himself no slack. He just keep fighting the best fights, bro. And it's crazy. Yeah, that I'm gonna say this, bro. Dev, out of all of the the new era guys of boxing, probably next to Boots Ennis, and B Norman right now, Devin is just one of those throwback fighters. And I'm saying left hook kryptonite jokingly, man. It's just a joke. You Devin Haney fanboys, don't you know what I'm saying? Don't send your goon squad to come shoot me up. I'm just having fun, bro. It's boxing humor. Um, Rolly Romero, man. Ugh. Versus the roided up racist, the gringo. Yeah, man. It's a lot of people upset about this pick'ems right here with Ryan and Rolly, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the Us6 fight pool, man. Five, you being messy, five. There you go being messy. I can hear Queen talking shit right now. Shut your motherfucking ass up, nigga. Go get my goddamn steak and eggs, hoe ass nigga. Yeah, Queen, I'm talking to you. uh yeah, man, this is gonna be an interesting. I gotta yeah, I'm scratching my big ass head, y'all. I'm scratching my big head because I honestly, yeah, this is gonna be interesting, man. Some shit is gonna shift. These pickums is gonna be hard. Um, but I'm kind of I'm kind of knowing where I'm gonna go with these picks. I'm definitely gonna do some film study. I really want to watch. So it's a couple of guys on this list that I'm really gonna be watching. Um, I really want to watch Jaime and Saras. I'm definitely gonna go back and rewatch that fight. Um, I'm definitely gonna be tapping into Bakoli and Efe Ajaba. Uh, Definitely gonna have to watch some Badu Jack. Um, I'm gonna have to find out more about Monster Nue's opponent. and get his backstory and his origin and Espinoza. Um, I wonder this Vasquez dude. Yeah, man, I gotta study some of these guys' opponents on the top rank side. Um, I'm definitely gonna tap into what Rolly and Ryan got going on. Ramirez been real quiet, man, and that kind of worries me because um, you know what they always say about them quiet niggas, man. You gotta watch them. And Ramirez has been hella quiet. I know he been over there on Illy setback channel. Um, and yeah, honestly, I don't watch too much of Illy setback anymore. Um, so mm, I'm gonna have to see, man. I'm gonna have to see. But for sure, I'm definitely riding with Monster New Way, riding with Canelo. Tiafimo. See the thing about Tiafimo, man, you really never know what Tiafimo you gonna get. But see, I will say this though. Um, when Tiafimo get motivated, man, Tiafimo is dangerous. Same thing with Ryan. The racist the two racist guys. Um, when Tiafimo is motivated, he's dangerous. Same thing with Ryan, man. When Ryan get motivated, man, Ryan to do anything to win. Yeah. Ryan to do anything to win. And ain't no shame in his game. Um, yeah, and F. Jabba been kind of flying under the radar too. He been flying under the radar, like he been hella quiet. So we gonna see how all this shit pan out, man. I'm excited, man. I'm kind of knowing where I'm gonna go with it. Um, but I definitely got to go do some research and tap in to my film study. So that's gonna be on my to do list. And it's hard, man. It's hard. It's hard because um so much stuff be going on between just life outside of YouTube with the family and the kids. And of course, man, I like watching my basketball. Playoff basketball is cracking. Um, so yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna have to find some time to do some research and some studying, man. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Fatal of Fury coming up, man. May 2nd, man. We got a banger. Double, I mean, not double, triple stack. I don't know if y'all like them burgers, man, but them triple stacks, you know what I'm saying, is immaculate. You know, who got the best triple stack burger to y'all? I know down here in Texas, all my Texas people, we frequent Whataburger a lot. So the triple meat pause is pretty decent at Whataburger. Of course, if you are a in and out person, In and Out Burger, Five Guys got a pretty good burger. So yeah, man. We got a triple stack this weekend. Salute to the people on the West Coast. In and Out Burger. In and Out Burgers is a little bit overhyped. I never had White Castles. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all my people on the East Coast that fuck with the White Castles. Um, I'm a Waterburger baby, Five Guy baby. Yeah, but triple. The triple stack is probably a little bit too much for me. Pause. But you know, this what we got this weekend, y'all. They say boxing is dead, but from this US6 fight card, what I'm looking at, man, it seemed like boxing is alive and thriving to me. To me, I mean, that's just me, man. 3 fight cards, back to back to back. How's boxing dead, y'all? You know what I'm saying? But y'all, let me know what y'all think, man. This has been another episode of US6 Sundays going into Marathon Monday, man. It is officially 12:55 in the morning. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Finna get ready and get my week started. I hope y'all enjoy this episode. This was a solo episode. I have not done a solo, you know, production in a while. I'm definitely gonna start leaning more into doing these solo short shows more. Just to give y'all more insight on myself and not always depending on, my brothers to come in on my show and you know do do what they do. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely, happy with what my brothers is doing. You know what I'm saying? The usual suspects. I'm definitely happy with what they doing, man. But I really want people to understand me more, because I think a lot of times I am misunderstood. Maybe that's just the Aquarius in me. I don't know. But it is what it is. Um, but yeah, man, y'all be on the lookout for more content from myself. Be on the lookout for the hardest, hottest takes in boxing. Um, of course, all of my short video productions. Of course, the live streams, Trill Thursday, Usual Suspect Sunday, Flicks Friday. Like I say, I'm definitely gonna start leaning more into the solo shows. I'm gonna try to pick out at least one day where I do a solo show by myself, where I don't send no links out and I just come on here and I cook with y'all and give y'all more of me. You know what I'm saying? I think sometimes on YouTube, um, with podcasting and stuff like that, see a lot of times, we kind of get put into a box or a category, based off affiliation with certain people, and that's cool too. But I think sometimes if you listen to people individually, you know what I'm saying, you'll get a better, more clear understanding of who that person is. And I think y'all definitely need to see more of me solo. But of course, man, we still gonna rock out on Usual Suspect Sunday. The only reason why I didn't do Usual Suspect Sunday today in normal format is of course, man, because you know I was in cheer dad mode with my daughter. You know what I'm saying? This was her first competition of 2025. So I had to go and support her just like I support my sons in football. But if she didn't have this competition today, then I would have been, of course, um, you know, doing the show with the guys. But I might do a solo show Thursday, because I have been bringing on people to join me. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I don't always want to depend on people to join the show. You know what I'm saying? But I do appreciate everybody that has joined me on the production on the shows. Um I I can't thank people enough, man. I can't thank the usual suspects enough, man. All fella, man. All fella been putting in so much work, bro. Um it's crazy, man. It's crazy what that dude do for shit show. Um Act Act is another one. Original original usual suspect, man. He been down since day one. Of course, Stay Ready. I know Stay Ready kind of be in and out with the he be in and out, you know what I'm saying? Cause he got his degree he trying to get. You know what I'm saying? He chasing after his goals, and trying to do his school stuff. So I appreciate stay ready when he do pull up for sure. KG, yeah, man, KG is another, you know, is another one that's kind of new to the suspects, but KG has been very he's been very progressive and productive. And KG don't have a YouTube channel, man, but my channel is KG channel. The Beltway Supreme Beast is KG's channel. Um, Jab Jamboree Comic Cons is his channel. So it's a lot of stuff that KG do behind the scenes that people will never see for real. Um, and like I say, bro just been hella productive and progressive, and salute to Cadillac Red for bringing him into the family, into the squad. You know what I'm saying? And Cadillac Red, man. Um, yeah, it's a love hate relationship with Red for sure. Uh, you know, with Red, man. Red is just one of them dudes, man. That you just gotta love. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta love him. Um, and right here, right now, man, my boy Red is definitely he in his era right now. You know what I'm saying? He in his era, he in his glow, man. I want to see more I want to see more Cadillac Red. Like I say, Red is one of them dudes too. Well, I would really like to see Red do more solo shit, so y'all can really see the other side of Red, because Red is dope, man. Red got a whole personality. I think that sometimes gets overshadowed by the rest of the usual suspects, man. But Red really, he's really one of the ones for real. When Red lock in and he get focused, man. Red is really him for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, man. But Red gonna be Red. You know what I'm saying? Um, and we love him. We love. I love Cadillac Red myself. You know what I'm saying? Even though, what I'm saying, we have our back and forths like any other, you know, little brother, big brother duo have. You know what I'm saying? That's big bro. You know what I'm saying? He might not like some of the things I do or say. I don't like some of the shit he do or say, man. But at the end of the day, we brothers, we family, and we not perfect, and we gonna keep working on the US6 brand, and keep giving y'all this fire content, this fire merch, these fire ass games. Um, the fight pool is fire, is doing well. Like I say, we not perfect, man, but it's definitely worth it. And I hope everybody has been enjoying this experience this year, man. There's been a lot of shit going on behind the scenes that we've been trying to do and that we've been trying to work on, and just you know stay down with us, man. Stay down with us through the ups and the downs, the good times and the bad times. I know, it get hard for everybody, because life do be life. You know what I'm saying? I got my own little shit I'm dealing with, and I'm pretty sure everybody else got their own stuff that they dealing with. So if you watch this, I appreciate it. Even if you just watch a little bit of it, if you watch a minute of it or a second of it, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? If you're a hater, just trying to, come around and see what Five's saying, or as I'm dissing somebody, or I'm saying anything bad about somebody. Look, man, I ain't got nothing bad to say about nobody, bro. I appreciate what everybody does in this YouTube space. whether it's positive or negative. You know what I'm saying? Because we definitely need the negativity and we also need the positive, man. It's a balance. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got nothing bad to say about nobody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got a hating bone in my body for nobody that didn't been on YouTube, that's on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing bad to say about nobody, man. I salute everybody. Um, whether you like us, you love us, you hate us, you don't fuck with us. It's, you know what I'm saying? Salute to all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody. And so like I say, once again, man, salute to the subscribers, salute to the supporters, man. Be sure to smash the like button. Get in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Talk amongst each other if you can. I know a lot of people still not tapped in, man, but if you can, man, share the video. And we on the road to 3,000 subscribers. We slowly but surely, you know, trying to big up the channel. And, you know, I am trying to lock in and be more focused and more consistent with the channel. And it's officially 1 a.m, man. So I am finna get up off of here. I appreciate everybody. And it's been real, y'all. Deuces.
Y'all know what it is. It's the Usual Suspect 650-50 draw. Buy your tickets now for your chance at winning half the pot. Cash App, $ Usual 50-50. Tickets on sale for $10 for 1, $20 for 3 tickets, and $50 for 10 tickets. Put your desired amount, name or alias, as well as your email address, and your tickets will be set. We announce the winning ticket numbers every other Friday on Supreme Beats Boxing Talk Bullshitting on the Beltway, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LBBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LBBC, and remember,
It's a Usual Suspect.